Okay guys, so this time pag-usapan natin yung mga invest naman. Oh, gulat kayo ha? Dahil I normally talk about online loan platforms in this channel. Puro utang. It's an outflow. So this time, income naman yung pag-usapan natin. Pero this is long term ha? This is not like yayaman ka kaagad. So this time, let's talk about investing. For today's video, let's talk about GFunds, formerly GInvest. What makes it special is that it makes investing accessible to more users. People like you and me. And hindi mo kailangan ng very big capital to start paving your way towards financial freedom. So, hindi puro utang ha. Dapat ganito rin yung iniisip natin. Seriously, can you really turn 50 pesos into 1 million as scripted by the clickbaity people who have talked about GFunds on this platform? Well, let's talk about GFunds and how to make this actually work for you. This is Red, and here I mainly talk about loans, but loans are, well, outflow of funds. This time naman, I want to talk about having additional streams of income that can be beneficial for us in the long run. This video pala ha, is not sponsored and it's based on personal experience. Can you turn 50 pesos into 1 million with GFunds? The short answer is no. If you invest 50 pesos, forget about it. Nothing will happen. And if everyday ka naman mag-i-invest ng 50 pesos, even if may yearly 8% pa yung capital growth, such as isang feeder fund, it will take hundreds of years bago ka magka 1M or 1 million. But with 50 pesos, you can start your investing journey. And GCash has made investing more accessible to more Filipinos through GFunds. All you need is a verified GCash account. Some banks, you're gonna need 2 valid ID. The process is long, often with lots of paperwork. With GCash, your minimum is 50. Banks, 1,000, 50,000. And with GCash, there's no holding period. With banks, it could be up to 180 days or 6 months. And ease of access. Now, the steps, all you need to do is tap the GFunds icon, check your email address, fill out the form, and additional questions. Review the terms. Now, before we continue, do note that investing in feeder funds, multi-asset income funds, money market funds come with risk. So be sure to study the terms and agreement and the fund performance. Sa experience ko naman with GFunds, everything you need is presented in a format that's easy to read naman. Wait, Red, didn't you say before na hindi ka believe sa GFunds? Ginamit mo lang yan para mapagalaw yung G-score mo, para magka-access ka sa G-loan, sa G-give, sa G-credit. Pero, di ba, sabi mo, yung 5K mo dyan, dati 5K pa rin ngayon. So, what changed your mind? In the GFund space, in GCash, there are actually feeder funds that yield dividends monthly. Of course, now, the minimum required amount to get started is 1,000 pesos. But you will receive around 5 pesos every month in dividends, and that's better than leaving it in a traditional bank where di nga aabot ng piso yung interest mo in a month sa 1,000. So for example, ALFM, Global Multi-Asset Income Fund, that's been paying me dividends straight to my GCash wallet. Mga ilang months na 6.24. The beauty of this fund is that aside from the monthly dividend payouts, you can also earn or lose money through capital appreciation or the other one. Thus, meron siyang tinatawag na NAV PU or net asset value per unit. Let's suppose lang because these numbers can change, nasa may 6.78 annual capital growth siya. We will be reinvesting the dividends, say it's 6 pesos, and we will invest 1,000 pesos monthly with the auto reinvest path. The time to hit your first 100K is 67 months. That's 5 years and 7 months. Your cash out of pocket is 67,000 contribution, and the total compounded earnings is 33,000. Take note, because dividends are paid to your GCash wallet, you would have to manually reinvest into the fund. Don't worry, yung next investments mo, 1 peso na yung succeeding minimum investment. So, isama mo na lang yan when you invest another 1K. You can also put the dividends in a 3% PA na digital bank. That and reach your 100K target faster by 1 month. Every time you put dividends in there, you could have 17K in 68 months that you can use for emergencies without having to sell any of your ALFM shares. If you stop adding 1,000 monthly once na reach mo na yung 100K target mo, that's already roughly around 2,300 units. Therefore, may 621 ka na per month. Not yet life-changing, but it's better than keeping 100,000 in a bank. So, invest. Aanhin ko naman yung 6 pesos or 600 per month. Well, pang-retirement yan. Long-term goals yan, be. Hashtag long-term goals. You don't want to live in SSS pension alone, do you? Wait, matagal na pala sana ako may 50,000. Let me share something na I wish I had known sooner so you do not lose opportunity like I did. That's our topic for today's episode.
Dimlet in a minute.
I have been receiving dividends. GFunds yan 6 pesos and 24 centavos paid to my GCash wallet. That's from the 1,000 na ininvest ko noong 2023 pa. Binedma ko lang yun. Kinalimutan. ALFM Global Multi-Asset Income Fund is a feeder fund that pays monthly dividends on top of the annual capital appreciation or loss. So far, steady naman yung growth niya in the past 5 years. If I had consistently added 1,000 monthly into the fund and say put the dividend straight in a 3% PA digital bank for 36 months, I would have 36,000 actual contributions. Around 10,000 nakita from the ALFM fund value supposing na more than 6% in capital appreciation and around 4,000 na nasa digital bank ko. That's around 50,000. Di na pala sana ako nakautang sa OLA nung nagka-emergency.
Dimlet in a minute.
Because any form of investment bears risk. You should not put all your eggs in one basket. So let's have more of that in future videos. That's all for today.